Hey y'all, Ben Marshall here for the IT Strategist, and I want to talk to partners today. I'm hearing more and more about partners discussing strategies where they can they can outsource their licensing practice. The idea that you're not going to do licensing because it's not part of your core competency. The concept of investing in a business that is low margin and isn't going to reap a lot of rewards is actually quite the opposite of the reality of it. So a couple of things that I wanted to note. Margins are changing in the cloud solution provider business because of the way Microsoft has gone to market on their incentives for the Microsoft Customer Agreement Enterprise, which is the new EA. Discounts aren't available as much on the smaller SKUs, and the E5 and E3s are really the only SKUs that are seeing any discounts. And so therefore that means that there's just not a lot of discounting going on in the extremely big contracts. So that's one thing. So that means that there's a lot more margin to be had when you set up a CSP business. The second thing is Microsoft is moving a lot of their customers out of the EA realm, so level A's, and I expect it to go all the way to level C's by the end of the transformation. That was a hard word. So that means 15,000 users and below will be asked to go talk to CSPs. When that happens, if you do not have a licensing practice, they will be going to your competitors. And I'm actually having clients call that are saying, that's what's happening. I'm having to send the licensing to my competitors, and now they're trying to poach my customers. So even if they try to form a partnership, there's no reciprocation. So we're just seeing this happening more and more. And what I recommend that each partner do is to start their licensing business. And if you and the way that it needs to be done today is not the way that the old LSPs, the licensing solution providers, did it with the volume agreements. Those were all transactional in nature. They had to be. There was a lot of commitments that the end customer had to make, and it's just not the way it should be done. It's not the way IT works anymore. So know that situation is actually happening. It's starting to happen more and more globally, and it's hitting here in the States just now. If you don't want your customers to have to go to your competition to get licenses, which they're going to have to at some point, then you need to start your licensing business now. And this year, or this time of the year, is the time to do that. I told my team 'tis the season for partners to get all the attention, just because the year end, those contracts that they're closing out for the last time are happening this month, as you know, the end of Microsoft's fiscal year, and that's why there's a lot of activity going on. But starting July, we really need to start ramping up the licensing services in all of the IT service providers, whether you're an ISV, whether you're a MSP, or you're a system integrator. Wow, don't know why I couldn't find that word. SI, an NSI, National System Integrator, or GSI, Global System Integrator. All of those business models would benefit from standing up a licensing business to make your clients sticky. So you'll be satisfying a bigger need, because a licensing contract is one of the biggest contracts in the IT shop. You'll be entering into a managed service agreement natively. So to be a CSP, it has to be a managed service. So you're providing analysis, you're providing advisory, and you're providing tech support on everything you're fulfilling. That's all requirements. And then you'll be having access to those customers' strategies, because Microsoft does everything. All of their products do everything. So if you haven't thought about standing up your business today, your licensing business in your current IT service provider business model, now's the time. There's a lot of land to be grabbed. And so, just make sure that you're considering, yes, there are higher margins, but it is a lot better position for your company to own your client through and through. All right, guys, get out there and go kill it. All right, we'll see you.